My name is Alex Aldea, and I'm one of the creators of Darkest Night. Darkest Night is a binaurally recorded audio drama that places the listener in the center of the story. It revolves around this evil science institute called the Roth-Lobdow Center for Advanced Research. And they have a special device called Project Cyclops that basically lets the scientists there see the last moments of a person's life, usually for nefarious reasons. And each season revolves around them looking at different corpses and unveiling a greater master plan. Darkest Night is the most brutal, ridiculous, over-the-top horror podcast that exists. We've done 2 seasons of Darkest Night, and we're currently in the middle of releasing our 3rd. We use 3 different microphones. We do a take on Neumann U87s with all the actors recorded separately, and then we do a take where we use most of it on a Neumann KU100. It looks like a human head, and it's been a huge part of our show from the get-go. So if actors have a scene together, they'll be in a recording session together, unless it's the narrator. And it's really fun because recording with the binaural Neumann KU100 is almost like you're blocking an actual visual project instead of an audio project. So when you hear in Darkest Night, they'll usually be on different sides of the head, and they'll be going around the head. So when you're listening on headphones, it doesn't feel like the actors are static. You can hear me walking around the microphone. Right now, you'll hear me on all different sides. And then the really cool thing is if someone wants to do an aside as a character, you can just go in on the microphone just like this. And it's extra creepy. Darkest Night, you have to use headphones. You can listen to it in the car, anything else will be fine, but if you want the full experience, you gotta put on headphones and let us do our thing. We've been lucky to work with a really phenomenal cast at Darkest Night. Lee Pace narrated the first 2 seasons. Keith David, who's one of the most legendary horror actors of all time, is narrating season 3. We've had RuPaul, Paul Scheer, Michelle Visage, Missy Pyle. We've been blessed with a lot of incredible people. When seasons are ongoing, episodes are released weekly. We tend to release about 1 season a year. I would start at the 1st season, but this season is definitely my favorite, and it's been the most fun. If you're into horror and you're into some wild stuff and you're down to have fun, we hit everything from killing children to cannibalism to aliens to you name it, we hit it in Darkest Night. And a lot of animals too. We don't hurt the animals, but they're involved. Usually the animals are the ones doing the hurting.